think this shit easy, huh? Stop thinking, start doing. That procrastination gonna kill you.
What's up, Mofos? Vapey Mofo here again with another review for you guys. And today I'm reviewing the Ammit V2 from Geekvape. Now, I got it sitting on top of the Twist Vega mod here. As you can see, guys, it is a 25mm device at the base, tapering up to a 27mm at the tank, and it is looking quite nice on the small mod. Now, I do have it in 4mm mode, shorty mode here, but I am going to show you the rest of the stuff that it comes with down below. So let's go down and check out what it comes with. Now, in this unboxing, you will receive your Ammit V2, which is, mine is blue in color. When you open the box, you will see there's an extra 4mm glass and a 6mm glass, and the one that's on your tank at the moment is a 4mm glass. Let's take this out of the package and see what's here. So they provide you with Goon Stylus 810 drip tip, and as I said, the 4mm glass is on here. Now, a couple of changes to notice. When you actually unscrew the top cap, there is no piece to hold the tank in place, so basically the glass can come out. They did add it here, but the reason why they left it out here is so that they could achieve a shorter look, more, I think, fat look, if you want to say. Now, let's see what's in the box. Let's put this aside. So, watch that. Now, here you have that extra piece I did tell you about to make your glass more sturdy and to basically hold your glass in. And here's your extension piece to make your tank into a 6mm. Here you have your bag of goodies, your 510 drip tip, your rubber blocker to make it a single coil, your try tool, some extra post screws, and some O-rings. The usual stuff. Let's put all this aside and let's throw a build in here. Now, I'm gonna rock this in formal or shorty mode because I think it looks better, but I will show you how it looks in 6mm mode. So this is how the device looks in tall or your 6mm mode. As you can see, it is quite tall. If you measure the device from the 510 pin right up to the actual drip tip, you're looking at 6.3 centimeters. Okay, back mofos with the Ammit V2, which we're gonna build and wick. Before you actually build and wick that, you're gonna need a couple of tools first. First, you're gonna need an elbow tweezer, ceramic tweezer. This is for strumming your coils and actually getting the hot spots out. A sharp scissor for cutting your cotton. Your trusty cutters for cutting your coils, shorter, your coil legs, should I say. You're gonna need 2 coils, a coiling rod, a flathead screwdriver, and some cotton. Now, let's get down to wicking this. Or building, should I say. I have my first coil here, and before I put in both coils, I like to just take a measurement with the first coil. And I like to take my time with this so that I don't cut the coil legs too short. Now, I just like to make a first, like a primary cut, just to see where I'm sitting at. Just gonna take a rough measurement just to see where we're sitting at here. Just need to open that post screws more firstly. See, I like to leave all this in to show you what takes long and what hassles you have while building. I like to keep it real, you know, mofos. So now we're going to take our actual coil and see how it lines up here. I think we just need to cut that a bit more. Now what I'm going to actually do is put it on a coiling rod and cut it, because it's more easier to work with when dealing with such a small coil. Don't you just hate vapors who can't actually like build and make their own devices? Anyway, now that we just cut this coil shorter, as you can see, it looks pretty good there. Let me just tighten the screws to see where it's sitting. I'm gonna tighten too tight for now. That looks about good. Yeah, so now I'm gonna take that, unscrew it, and take my other coil measurement from there. Okay, now I've cut my two coils short, the legs shorter, and as you can see, I got it sitting right where I wanted it to sit, just above that middle airflow. And I'm gonna screw it down. While holding it in place, I'm gonna actually tighten the post screws. As you can see, I got my coils. I'm just gonna take my other screwdriver. I actually like this one better, and I'm gonna tighten them down tight. Trust me, this is easier when when my head is not over camera. Okay, now mofos, we got this in here. Let's straighten up these coils, position it, then we can actually take out the hotspots. As you can see, I just want it slightly over that side airflow, not too much, just slightly over it. And the reason why I use Chainlink coils, because this is quite a big tank, and bigger tanks are known to actually drown the flavor. So these Chainlink coils actually give me very good flavor in my single coil RTA. So I'm actually gonna use it here and see how it goes. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, this is where we sit in now. Let's take out those hotspots. Turn it down, way down to about 30 watts. Let's leave it at 36 and take out those hotspots. Just want to gently pulse them. I like uniformity. Therefore, I give my coils a squish because I like them to look good. As you can see now, they are just slightly heating up. Give them a bit more power. Squeeze here. Squeeze there. Give them a bit more power. Just strum them. Strumming them. Give them a bit more power. Squeeze them. Bit more power. Gently strum them or stroke them on the top. Now let's just turn this wattage up. As you can see, my battery is almost gone here. Let's turn the wattage up. That hotspot right there giving me some trouble. But that's good enough for these coils. As you can see, it's burning evenly from the inside out, from the center going towards the edges, and that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna put some cotton in there just after this cools down, and we'll juice them up. Now mofos, after those coils cool down, let's put in some cotton. Now I forgot to mention that these are Nichrome 80 coils, and they are ohming out at 0.24, as you can see here. Now I have some cotton pads here. Just want to take off the top layer and that bottom layer. It's like more densely woven, so juice doesn't actually absorb quite nicely through there. And I want to put my cotton through. It's about fine. Now do the same to my second piece. Take the top off, take the bottom off. Now this is purely up to you. If you want to take this piece off, you can. If you don't want to, leave it on, man. It's all up to you. Now let's thread this one in. I like to put it in the opposite way, just to be a bit more uniform. Just thread that through. That's about it. I just like to trim this ends off that are twisted before I actually fluff it out, comb it out. Let's just trim a little bit off here. Just trim it off. And now let's actually comb out our cotton, mofos. Just want to start like halfway through and comb it out, just like straighten out the fibers. That's what you're doing. You don't want clumped up fibers, because if you do have that, then the juice will be harder to actually wick through. So basically, I'm not fluffing it out too much. I do want to put a wick here in this wicking channels, because these wicking ports are slightly bigger than others. It is a big tank, remember that, guys. So as you can see, I fluffed out my wick. Just gonna measure. So basically, I'm cutting it on that ridge here, on that blue ridge, just under the threading next to the O-ring. So I'm gonna take my measurement from and just cut. Same on the other side. Take it from there and just cut. As you can see, got a couple of points here. Just gonna trim those points off. It's okay. Now let's put the wicks in the channels, mofos. As you can see, I don't want to stuff it in there. I'm gently just putting it in there. Gently. Now remember, guys, wicking is also up to you. If you like a lot of cotton because you like a lot of juice, then that's the way you wick. Personally, this is the way I wick. So I'm gonna put the cotton in there. Gently just comb it down in there. Now these are cotton pads, so therefore I am using a little bit more cotton than I normally use. Muji. This is Muji. Now just tuck in our wick tails into the wicking slots. Just comb it in. Just neaten it. You don't want anything sticking out. Make it look neat. That's just me, guys. And you just wanna gently comb it in. Basically, you just wanna cover your window here so no juice actually gets in and floods your deck. So basically, it looks something like this. Okay, now we're gonna juice this wicks up. Today I'm using Mr. Good Vape Sweet Lovin'. Now this is a Nic salt liquid, 3 milligrams, but this is awesome. It's something like a strawberry watermelon bubblegum candy. It's pretty nice. Kind of tart, but I like the tart ones. So, just gonna put some juice on here. Okay, we're gonna let that sit for a minute or two. Put on our tank. Let's make sure our juice flow is closed, as you can see there. Open our top cap and let's fill up. Now remember, I'm not using the top tank piece. As you can see, it's very easy to actually just take your glass out. But I like the way it looks, so I'm going to be conscious of that. So now while I'm holding my glass in place, just gonna squeeze this good liquid in. Put it all the way in. That's what she said. So as you can see, you fill that up. Let's close that off. Now before you actually open your juice flow, turn your tank upside down so you prevent the leaking, and open up the juice flow. That'll force that excess air that you just put in when you forced your top cap down to exit the tank. Now let's take this back up and let's see how it vapes. Just want to give you some specs quickly. The height of your Ammit V2, looking at from your drip tip, including your 510. Looking at just say 53 millimeters. The width of the base, you're looking at just over 25. Width of the tank, 27 millimeters. And inside bore of your actual airflow cap or your chamber, you're looking at just over 5 millimeters. Now Mofo is back with the Ammit V2, and I got it sitting on top of the Twist Vega 80 watt mod, and I like this mod, eh? Reading at 0.24. Let's have a vape. By the way, I got it at 62 watts. Nice amount of vapor, guys, and I must say the taste isn't that bad for dual coil. So guys, that's the Ammit V2 overall rating. I give it a 7 out of 10. It's quite good. Maybe they should include a bubble glass and maybe a goon styled drip tip. That'll be good, but I actually like this goon stylist drip tip. It's quite good. Now guys, if this video helped you, then hit that subscribe button and like my video below, and I'll see you again next time. Mofo out.